Have you ever found yourself scrolling through a website and almost without thinking you click Buy Now? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on exactly how that happens. We're dissecting a sales page piece by piece to understand the psychological tricks they use to turn a casual scroll into a committed sale.
You've definitely seen pages like this a million times, right? But have you ever really stopped to think about what's going on behind the scenes? It's not magic, not at all. It's actually a very carefully built system, a playbook of persuasion. And trust me, once you see how it works, you will never look at online shopping the same way again.
So here's how we're going to break it all down. We're going to use a classic marketing formula: attention, interest, desire, and action. We'll follow the journey the page wants you to take, step by step. And then we'll finish with the one part almost everybody scrolls right past, the fine print.
Okay, first things first. Attention. A sales page has like 3 seconds to grab you before you're gone. Its entire success, everything, hinges on a powerful headline that makes you stop scrolling.
Just look at the words they've picked here. Ancient makes it sound like a secret, something hidden that you're just now discovering. Melts off, that just screams effortless, doesn't it? And the number? It's not 50, it's not 60, it's a super specific 57. Our brains see that and think, that sounds more real. It's a clever little trick.
All right, so they've got your attention. Now what? The next goal is to build a real connection. They need to make you feel like they get you. And the best way to do that? Stories. And this is where something called social proof comes into play. The logic is actually pretty simple. If other people who are just like you, got amazing results with this product, then hey, it must work, right? So the page very strategically picks out testimonials that speak directly to the struggles and hopes of whoever they're trying to sell to.
So let's look at Lena's story. This is aimed squarely at moms who feel like their bodies have changed forever after having kids. And the magic phrase here? Almost no effort. I mean, that's speaking to anyone who feels way too busy or exhausted to start some crazy diet or workout plan. And then you've got Carlos. His story is brilliant because it expands the benefits way beyond just losing weight. Now this shake is being linked to getting a raise, to having more success at work. All of a sudden, it's not just about how you look, it's about how you perform in every part of your life. And Laney's testimonial, this one taps into a really deep human desire, just wanting to be accepted. The big win here isn't just fitting into old jeans. It's this feeling that people treat you better. That connects the product to a huge emotional payoff.
So at this point, you're interested. You're seeing yourself in these stories. Now the page has to take that interest and turn it into a real burning desire. And how do they do that? They make the offer seem so good, so valuable, that you feel like you'd be kind of dumb not to take it.
This is a classic marketing move called price anchoring. See that basic $69 option? It's really just there to make the best value option at $39 a bottle look like an absolute steal. They don't really think you'll buy the 1-month supply. It just exists to make the 6-month package feel like the obvious, smartest choice. And then they hit you with this huge number. This is what's called a high anchor. By showing you a supposed regular price that's way, way higher, the final price feels like this massive discount. Your brain doesn't focus on the money you're spending. It focuses on that $780 you're supposedly saving.
Oh, but they're not done yet. This move is called offer stacking. They start piling on free bonuses, and they make sure to give each one its own price tag. So now you're not just buying a shake. No, you're getting a whole system with guides and coaching, pushing the value you think you're getting way, way higher than the actual price. Okay, you want it. The deal looks incredible, but you might still be hesitating. This final part of the playbook is all about crushing that hesitation and getting you to click Buy Now. And to do it, right now. So how do they seal the deal? They basically read your mind. They anticipate all your biggest fears and your last-minute doubts, and they answer them before you even have a chance to dwell on them. The frequently asked questions section, it's a masterclass on this stuff.
This is probably the #1 question on anybody's mind when they see a product like this. Is it safe? Fear is the ultimate deal breaker, and they absolutely have to address this head on.
And their answer is just pure reassurance. They use all these comforting words like healthy and naturally occurring to make you feel totally safe and build a foundation of trust.
And if you're still not convinced, this is the final knockout punch, a 365-day money-back guarantee. Think about that. This completely flips the script. The financial risk is no longer on you, the buyer. It's on them. It makes the decision to just try it feel like there's absolutely no downside. And last but not least, they create urgency. Why buy today instead of tomorrow? Well, they'll use scarcity, telling you we can't guarantee stock, and they'll even point to big external problems like supply chains in turmoil. It all creates a fear of missing out, pushing you to act now before it's too late.
So, we've walked through the entire sales journey, but there's one last stop we have to make. It's the part that's usually hidden way down at the bottom of the page, and it might just contain the most important information of all.
After all those bold claims about melting fat and changing your life, here it is, the legally required reality check. The disclaimer makes it crystal clear that this is not medical advice and that you should always talk to your doctor. It's a pretty big contrast to the hype we've just spent the last few minutes looking at, isn't it?
Look, seeing this playbook isn't about becoming cynical. It's about becoming a smarter, more informed consumer. These techniques are everywhere, and they're incredibly powerful. But now you have the tools to see them for what they are. So the next time you land on one of these pages, I'm curious, what are you going to spot first?